What is up, everybody? It's Cobes here, and today I'm back with a Fortnite video. In today's Fortnite video, we're going to be ranking every single gun from worst to best that has been added in Fortnite. So we're not going to go over all the ARs, all the snipers, nothing like that. We're just going to look at everything that has been added in the game, even if it was added a couple weeks after the release. So there are 8 guns in total. If I miss any, please leave them down in the comment section, because I might miss one. I think I did enough research where I found them all, but I don't know for sure, guys. But you might see some on this list that you didn't know were added in Fortnite and weren't here since the release, so make sure you keep that in mind as well. If you want to do the research, tell me if I messed up anywhere, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. So at our number 8 spot for the worst gun that's been added into Fortnite, maybe you guys agree, maybe you don't, but I think I can justify this. And I would definitely have an argument saying that this is the worst gun easily in Fortnite of all time, and I don't know why they keep adding these horrible ass guns. But for our number 8 spot, we have the hunting rifle. The hunting rifle has got to be one of the ugliest and grossest guns that I get consistently throughout a game that I never want to use. You know, I used to get sick and tired of getting the bolt or the semi-auto sniper over and over again, but they just wanted to flood all the chest with even worse snipers. Now you have the hunting rifle, you have the crossbow, you have the scoped AR, you have the semi-automatic sniper. All you really want is the bolt action sniper if you are in my shoes. So I basically have 1 out of 5 chance of getting the bolt action sniper rifle with all of these other shit guns. I know that not every gun has to be great coming out of a chest, but the hunting rifle is by far my least favorite thing to see. At our number 7 spot, I would have to give it to the crossbow. The crossbow, in my opinion, is a lot better than the hunting rifle. There isn't much bloom on the crossbow. I don't even know if there really is bloom on the crossbow. But that's why the hunting rifle got that low 8 spot, because of the bloom. If you guys don't know what bloom is, basically, let's say you scope down your sights and you shoot, it could go in a small radius. So it might not hit him. It might go around him to the right, to the left. It might go over him. It might go under him. You really don't know when you're shooting with the hunting rifle. That's why the crossbow has the advantage, because I feel like the crossbow doesn't have much bloom, if any. And you can definitely hit your shots, even though you're not going to be doing a ton of damage. You still have unlimited ammo, so even though I'd want the bolt action sniper rifle, I think the crossbow is a little bit better than the hunting rifle. At our number 6 spot, we have another gun that was added into Fortnite recently. We have the minigun. The minigun is just like the bush. I guess it's a cool concept, but who is really going to use it? So let's say you're spraying down my tower. Let's say you're spraying at my buildings. You know what? I'm going to back up, build like a couple walls, a couple stairs, and I'm going to spray you down so fast before you can hit me once with the minigun. I promise you, I vow to kill anyone as quickly as possible with the minigun. It's so easy. I don't really know if I've lost any gunfights against the minigun, especially if I have an AR or a shotgun. I can run up to you, shotgun you before you even do like 30 damage to me, or I can just spray you down with an AR. Even if you're hitting every shot on me, I'm gonna spray you down quicker. So for our number 5 spot, I would have to give it to the scoped AR. I think the scoped AR has potential to be a good gun, but I don't think it's ever going to be, because they already hit it with the nerfs, and I don't think they're ever going to switch it back to what it once was. If you first started playing this game, I think the scoped AR was running rampant, but I love this fucking gun so much. I used to when I first started playing this game, but then they hit it with the nerfs and you can't really use it now, honestly. It's not that great of a gun. The super slow fire rate, the small magazine, the very low amount of damage you do per shot, all those 3 things are working against it, and it's just not a gun I can really see myself using. I'd rather get one lucky snipe or one actual good snipe on someone rather than using the scoped AR. Then they're just gonna build and hide, and you really won't kill anyone. I bet there's some people out there who really love this gun. I can see if you're really good with it why you'd like it, but for me, I'm not that great with it. I've never really used it. I don't practice with it. So maybe if I practice with it, I could get really good with it, but I do see potential here for this gun. I just think it needs a buff. Maybe a faster fire rate, more damage per shot, or a bigger magazine. Any of those things could definitely help out this dying gun. At our number 4 spot, we have another new one that has been added recently. We have the Silenced SMG. The Silenced SMG was one of those guns I think people got scared of. They thought like, or at least in my opinion, I'm like, I don't know if they should add silenced guns. That can definitely be a slippery slope if you go down the path of adding silenced guns into the game. Really, it didn't affect the game too much, and I think it's a good gun. I think it's definitely a viable option, especially in the early game. I would rather get it than the number 5 through 8 spot. In the early game especially, you could use it in place of your shotgun as well, but still, it's not that great of a gun. It's decent at best. Close range, especially in tilted towers, I would say it's pretty good, but if you're facing a good player, you're gonna get one pumped in the head and you're gonna go cry to your mom. So for our number 3 spot, this one might be a little bit interesting. We have the Silenced Pistol. The Silenced Pistol, in my opinion, is better than the Silenced SMG. I feel like since I have a pretty quick trigger finger, the damage I get for the Silenced Pistol is a lot better than the damage I get for the Silenced SMG. Also, I feel like I can no-scope with it better. I can jump around no-scope with the Silenced Pistol. If you get that headshot, you are looking good. You're going to do a ton of damage. I'm pretty sure it's close to 50 damage per headshot. Even though I don't like seeing the Silenced Pistol as one of my first guns, I'd rather have a shotgun in my opinion. Who wouldn't? But if I get the Silenced Pistol, I know I can at least compete in some gun battles. I would say same thing with the Silenced SMG, but the Silenced Pistol has a leg up for me just because I like the fast trigger finger. It doesn't have as big of a magazine, but I feel like I get more damage out of it than the Silenced SMG. So for our number 2 spot, I would say the number 2 and number 1 spot are guns I really like. The 3 and 4 are alright. 5 through 8 are horrible in my opinion. So at our number 2 spot, we have the hand cannon. The hand cannon is one of those guns that you want to use all the time, even though you may not win a bunch of gun battles with it. You might not hit that many shots, but when you do, it feels so good. I love the sound to it when you shoot it off. It's so sexy. Just like the Deagle from Call of Duty 4, I think the noise on it is way better than that, but still similar. It's one of the loudest sounding guns in the game. I would say it's the loudest sounding gun by far in the game when you shoot it. The damage is alright, I guess. It's about the same as the Crossbow, but I feel like you can shoot this a little bit faster, and it's a lot more realistic to use. You could interchange it with your sniper rifle. Let's say you don't have a sniper rifle yet, a bolt action one. You can definitely use the hand cannon instead. I would rather use the hand cannon than the semi-auto sniper. So I think overall it's definitely a fun gun to use. It's not the most realistic thing to use to win gun battles all the time, but you can definitely get some damage from a distance and then rush in and try to finish someone off with a different gun. That's how I would personally use it. But let's move on to the number 1 spot of Fortnite added weapons. What do you guys think it is? Do you know? I think the number 1 spot has to go to the Tactical SMG. I think the Tactical SMG has definitely switched up the game. Since the double pump is gone, I think a pump or a tactical shotgun and a tactical SMG, between those two, a pump or any sort of shotgun with a tactical SMG can be a powerful combination, and you're going to be ripping through people's bodies. It has basically no recoil. If you get them in the head, if you shoot like 5 shots and a couple of them hit the opponent in the head, you are going to kill that guy. You're going to melt them. That's why I love this gun so much. It's the gun that melts anyone. You will watch their body turn into ashes in front of your eyes if you can hit some shots. Especially if you're running up behind someone, or if you're, I guess if they're rushing you and they're not expecting you to take out the tactical SMG, if they hit one shotgun shot, it's too late, guys. If you have any sort of accuracy, the tactical SMG is going to melt them into the ground. So tell me what you think about my list. Do you totally disagree? I could definitely see people disagreeing with this list. I don't really know what else I would have put any higher. Maybe the scoped AR is higher on some people's list, but I think the hunting rifle, crossbow, and minigun are all guns we can agree are just not usable in this game. I think the crossbow and the hunting rifle can be used for fun, but even then, I'm going to rage off of the fucking game if I have to use any of these guns ever. So I hope you guys did enjoy. I will be uploading Fortnite videos every single day. If you guys did enjoy, I would appreciate it if you dropped a like, drop a sub, and leave a comment telling me your list from worst to best, or at least your worst and your best gun. Bye-bye, guys.